As you're sitting at your desk, looking at a blank page, wondering why did you ever sign up for this program? As you're sitting there dipping in and eating your fourth bag of popcorn, filled with self-loathing, it's natural to ask, how the hell do other people do this? What kind of mindsets did they use to push through this resistance? And that's what I want to talk about right now. I want to talk about 3 copywriting mindsets that I've used to help me write copy that connects with millions of people. Let's start with the first mindset, and that is copywriting is a tool to help me grow my business. This is really, really important. If you think of copywriting as a tool, then you don't have to be a perfectionist. You certainly don't have to become a world-class copywriter. All you need to do is use copy well enough to grow your business. That's it. Let's take the typical blogger, for example. They blog, they write, but they have no idea how to turn it into a business. So what do? They blog even more. It's like seeing someone on the treadmill. They've been at the gym for a year. They look exactly the same. They're frustrated because they can't lose weight. So what do? Do they change their diet? Do they adjust their workouts? No, they run even more. This is what we see with copywriting. You'll see people who blog, but they don't understand that copywriting is a tool to help you grow your business. Think about Netflix, for example. Netflix has very simple copy. Stream videos at home. It's really simple. Their copy doesn't have to be world-class. It's just a tool to communicate the rest of their business. And the rest of their business is where the magic is. That's how they have a multi-billion-dollar business. When you apply this principle, copy is just a tool to help me grow my business. Then you realize all you need to do is write copy that's good enough to connect with people, good enough to move them emotionally, and of course, good enough to get them to open up their wallet. And then you can move on. You don't have to be a world-class copywriter. You just have to be good enough. Mindset number 2. I don't have to be a great copywriter to be a good copywriter. Most of the copywriters I know, frankly, are misfits, freaks, and weirdos. They've never even worn a collared shirt, all right? I know copywriters who couldn't get a job writing for their local magazine, but their copy converts like gangbusters. That's the difference, and that's what we're talking about here. You don't have to be a great copywriter to be a good copywriter. There's a few copywriting greats in the world. You're probably not trying to be them, nor do you need to become them. What you need to do is take what's inside of you and write it in a way that communicates with people and moves them. That's a good copywriter. Your goal isn't to get people to say to you, wow, great writing. Your goal is for people to say, wow, I value that enough. Here's my credit card. That's good copy. And I want you to remember something really important. You get the freedom and flexibility to practice, and nobody will ever see that. They're never gonna see your horrible first draft or your bad second draft or your okay third draft. All they're gonna see is your very best. Think about that. It's like a model. You only see the perfect picture that's taken of them. You never see the work that goes into the makeup and the hair and all that. You just see the perfect photo. That's what you get to do as a copywriter. And we're gonna show you how to do that. Now, this is a really important point because there's a lot of people out there who appear to the public to be great copywriters. But the fact of the matter is, they're just really good at practicing their copy and iterating. Take Primaj, he's one of our Zero to Launch coaches. His first language isn't even English, but his copy converts really, really well. Take David Ogilvy, one of the greatest ad men of all time. He actually considered himself a bad writer. What I'm saying to you here is you don't have to be a great writer to be a good writer. You get the luxury of practicing in private, and the public will only see your very best. Mindset number 3. My customers need to hear what I have to say. Duh, it's so obvious, Ramit. Well, let's actually dig into the layers there. So many of us see that blank page and we get stricken by our own mind. Who am I to say anything? Why would they listen to me when there's so many more experienced people? I don't want to be one of those annoying people who just says bye, bye, bye. Stop. Stop thinking about yourself and start thinking about your customer. You have unique skill and experience that they need. If you don't communicate it as clearly as possible, you're doing them a disservice. Think about it like this. You've spent so much time developing your skills. If you don't write great copy, that's what we call a failure of the last mile. It's like when someone organizes this great barbecue and they tell people, hey, can you come next month? We're gonna have this barbecue. And they spend all this time, they get the luau, they get the umbrellas, they get the bartender, and then they forget to send a reminder email the day before the barbecue. That's a failure of the last mile. Just like that, if you don't write great copy, you've spent all this time learning and testing and building your business. If you don't write great copy that communicates clearly, you are engineering a failure of the last mile. Remember, people don't see what's in your head. They don't see all that work you've done. All they see is your copy. That's why your customers need to hear what you have to say. And your copy is absolutely essential to doing that. Good copywriters know this. They know that every word on every page is helping inform their customers and helping them decide if they trust you, if they like you, and if they're gonna buy from you. That's everything from your homepage to your about page to your landing pages and your sales pages. Don't worry, we're gonna walk you through all of this. Okay, let's sum it up. Mindset number 1. Copywriting is a tool to help me grow my business. I'm not trying to become the world's greatest copywriter. I just wanna use copy that's good enough to grow my business. Mindset number 2. I don't need to become the world's greatest copywriter. I just need to be good. And that means writing copy in a way that connects with people. Mindset number 3, my customers need to hear what I have to say. I've spent all this time getting good at what I know. Now I'm gonna honor them and respect them by writing copy that connects with them. Those are 3 copywriting mindsets I want you to remember as you go through this program and become better and better at writing copy to grow your business.